Awesome, awesome. Okay, guys, welcome to the Super Affiliate Network Freedom Call with Ace and Rich.
Well, here's the thing. You have to show that once more.
One more time?
Because you have to record it first.
Oh, we got to record.
All right, guys, let's click on the record button first.
Hit the record button.
There we go. Record on this computer, record on the cloud, right?
Wait.
On the cloud. It's recording.
Wait a minute.
It's recording now.
No, yeah, okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, much better. Okay.
Okay.
So we're in speaker view?
I don't know.
Are we?
You're the expert at this.
I need to make sure that we're in speaker view. Okay.
I'm the lead generation guy.
Okay. Okay, guys, hold on. We're just having a little bit of fun with the technical issues here. Hang on a minute. Just want to make sure that you guys can see us. All right, we're in speaker view. Okay, great. You guys can see us. Beautiful. Okay, so let's try that again. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Super Affiliate Network Freedom Call with Ace and Rich.
Ow! I almost said inner circle. But it's not. It's the Freedom Call.
And you guys have the privilege to have us as your hosts as well as your speakers. So allow us to
allow ourselves to introduce ourselves. We are Ace and Rich.
So guys, if you're here for the Freedom Call for the first time, thank you so much for coming. We have a great bit of content to share with you guys. We're going to give you guys lots of value and lots of surprises too with what we're going to be sharing. It's going to help people break through. So if you're struggling right now in your business, if you can't get things going, if you're just getting started, you know, your mindset is not set right for the week, this is the place to be. You're in the right place at the right time. You want to be a part of the Freedom Call every Monday through Friday, where Amber Horner usually hosts it, but she, lucky dog, is in Maui, Hawaii at the Maui Intensive. And we didn't get to go this time.
No, wait a minute. Rumor has it. I'm becoming psychic right now. Hold on a second. I think August. We might be there in August.
We will be. We'll be. Yeah. August.
And then we'll be there forever.
Yes, we have plans to move down here, guys. So we're putting it out there. We're gonna move to Maui.
Out in the universe.
Out there. That's right. Okay. So, Rich, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get this going.
Let's get the party started.
Let's do it.
All right. So, hey guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Anastasia Hollers, better known as Coach Ace.
Okay. So today we're gonna talk about something very, very important in this live, and it's gonna be something that I want to talk about because I got a book a long time ago, and I have never read it. See right there, it's from the Dalai Lama, right?
The Dalai Lama.
Yeah, the Dalai Lama.
Namaste.
And I know the book was given to me for a reason, but I just think like the old saying goes, when the teacher appears, a student will be ready.
Yes.
Right? So I guess I'm at that point in my life that it's time to read more about life and meaningful things in life and things like that. And leaders are readers, guys. Remember that. And I'm more an audiobook guy, right? So I'm getting the audiobook to follow along. And I will tell you that I've been really thinking about this a lot. And, you know, throughout my journey, all the failures and the successes, and, you know, why did I have success and why did all these failures come about as well? So today really is all about how to create a meaningful life. Okay. And there's going to be a little test at the end.
So make sure you like, comment, and share this Freedom Call right now. And make sure you share it inside your groups and with your teams, because the stuff that we share is always helpful for you and your business.
This is going to be gold if you guys understand. And some people are going to get it right away. Some people are going to be like, huh? You know, but it's all right. It's all good. So can you guys hear me okay? I want to make sure you guys can hear me okay before we go into the content.
Bring your mic closer. Awesome. You good? Okay.
Cool. All right. Okay. So I have stuff already written down here for me. And there goes the little puppy. Okay. So basically this topic in this video today is going to be how to create a meaningful life. Okay. And I think life is really important to really thrive, not just to exist. Okay. That's my hardcore belief. That's why, you know, I was always in bands. I was always, you know, on stage, always under the lights, always on there signing autographs. I was always in that frame of mind, and I love this so much because I love people. I love always connecting with people. I love always, you know, being around other people that enjoy, you know, what we created out of nothing, right? So if you have like, you know, you're in a basement and there's like 5 dudes, okay? And then all of a sudden there's nothing, but then something is created out of nothing. I mean, to me, that's like really powerful when you can just take something out of nothing and create like a song, a music around it. Now, hence, I'll tell you guys, it was hardcore metal. Okay, you know, that stuff that you bang your head with and stuff, right? And but it was what I enjoyed, what I love. It let a lot of aggression out, and I always felt at peace. You know, it's kind of like counterintuitive, but I always felt at peace. You know, so everything in life, you got to choose to follow your passion. You got to choose to follow the things that matter most in your life, no matter what anybody says. I think the thing about me from the beginning is I've always like went against the grain, no matter what anybody thought. Okay, I never really give a shit what anybody thought. You know, thought about me.
Either.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's one thing about me. Like, you know, yeah. Oh, you're gonna think you're gonna be a rock star? You know what I mean? Okay, well, here I am on stage. You know?
Yeah.
All right, touring. And opened up for my favorite band, hung out with my idol, had a poster on the wall, hung out with the guy, you know what I mean? So I can't say that I didn't really achieve some great things in my life so far, and it's a good feeling. I was wanting to record, you know, my own album and stuff like that, and we got to record 2 albums. The second one was with a producer that we're about to go to a whole new level. Now, and you have to think when I first started, where was I? I want you to think about where was I when I first started? I started in a bedroom. I started, you know, with a guitar in a bedroom, no band. It was just me alone.
No teacher, no
No
one teaching you.
teacher, no nothing.
Right?
I like certain songs. I bought the album books on guitar,
Wow.
and I learned it myself. And then I would hang out with friends, and we were like, we didn't have no amps. I had an electric guitar, but I had no amp, right? So we hang out and be like, shh, everybody quiet. So it was really funny. So, and this is stuff that really is so meaningful in life. I look back and I go, wow. I mean, the things that I cherish and I remember are really the important things about our lives. You know, all these things are very, very important. And we may not think about it as we go through our lives and we're trying to achieve things. But now I know what Jim Rohn, you know, meant by when he said that it's all about your friends. It's all about your experience in life, your memories, your family. Those things are most valuable. You can't put a price tag on that, right?
Yeah, you can't.
So, and I'm getting to the real good stuff, guys. So, and was it always easy in the beginning? No, it wasn't, because I didn't have a teacher, but I was passionate. I was really gung-ho, right? And I maintained that passion for about 3 years, and I became a professional guitar player. I even went to try to take a lesson to excel my skill sets with guitar playing. I actually taught the guitar teacher something because he couldn't figure out a part of the song. So, and I was really good with my ear. Well, and I didn't have an amp, so I got really good at, you know, my ear. So then I finally got an amp and started really playing and started really getting into bands, and, you know, and it took a very long time to finally land in something that was more serious, and went, you know, pretty far. So I want to just talk about these things that are really important, guys. Okay, I just want to open up a little story of like a little story about myself, so you know that it's just been a crazy, wild ride in my life, and I didn't even go further back. But I would tell you that how to create a meaningful life. Okay, let's think about that for a second. Okay, everybody wants a great life. Everybody wants to have this or have that, and, you know, and we always think about what we want and what we want to achieve and what we want to accomplish and what we want to get. You know what I mean? But the reality is that's not how you create a meaningful life. When you start thinking about the opposite, that's when everything starts to come to you. The car, the house, the freedom, all the different things like that. Isn't that making sense, guys? Am I making sense here? Because we all want something, and it's okay to want something. It's okay to be a little selfish. Nothing wrong with, you know, you wanting something.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
But I'm going to go over my first bullet point, and I'm going to start going down, and I want you guys to write this stuff down, okay? Because at the end, I'm going to ask you a little quiz, one question, and I'm going to take everybody out. Might be here for a little bit longer, but I want everybody to answer this. I want full engagement, even on Facebook, even on this Freedom Call right here on the Zoom. I want you guys to answer this, okay? And very important, okay? So one, you know, how to create a meaningful life. Number one, follow your inspiration and people will gravitate to you.
So true.
Right? Follow your inspiration and people will gravitate to you. Hence what I'm talking about the band. Why is it that people followed us? We were so passionate about playing on stage. We're so passionate about writing music, writing our own material. It was original, okay? That people would come see us at the shows because they were passionate about what we were doing, okay? It's the same thing with anything you do in life, okay? You know, you have to be inspired so much that it glows and people can tell. And then that's how people gravitate to you. That's how they gravitate to you, okay? Now, number 2, be passionate in everything that you do, okay? All right? Be passionate in everything that you do and teach others the same by practicing it.
That's so true.
I'm going to repeat that again.
People will do what you do, not what you say. So when you're actually passionate in the things that you do, they will see that in you.
Exactly. Remember, number 1, follow your inspiration and people gravitate to you. Number 2, be passionate in everything you do. Teach others the same by what? Practicing it. Okay? Being passionate, sometimes you got to practice. Sometimes you got to get in the flow.
Yeah.
And when you get in the flow, you start to feel what it really like, what it feels like to be passionate about something. Sometimes it comes natural. Sometimes we have to work a little hard at it. Okay?
It's true. That's very true.
So number 3, live by your code of ethics by being ethical to others. Live by your code of ethics by being ethical to others.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say that we just had a little conversation before we started this live, and someone used to be in a different company, and she said that when she came into SAN, that she loved the community, right? Because there's an ethical energy in that community, right? Misha created that ethical, right? We created it together. And I will tell you that is so important. That's how you build something for the long term that means something, right? Not just about money, but it means something, okay?
Yeah.
So remember, guys, number 3, live your code of ethics by being ethical to others, okay? Now, here's something I learned when I hired a millionaire to coach me for a few days. And it was a magic word with this, okay? Learn to have empathy. Learn to have empathy, okay? Empathy is an amazing thing when you can connect with another human being and you can feel what they're going through, okay? You can feel what they're going through. Just if you show that you care, that's what really matters.
And let me just interject here on being, empathetic. Like, very rarely do we see leaders come out of their shells, because we see them, they're business owners, they're very hard, they work hard. So you see that side of them. But when they become empathic, when they show empathy, such an example like Misha Wilson, the company, was Digital Altitude, they shut down, and he didn't want to be that kind of person, like, woohoo, yay, they shut down, awesome, great. No, doesn't like that. He was like, I'm going to let everybody know that we're not ever going to let something like that happen in here. Okay? We're not going to let anything like that. And I will not stand for it. And I will do everything in my power as chief operating officer. Okay? As the chief of the Super Affiliate Network to make sure that everything is well taken care of on a legal side, to make sure that everybody understands that they are safe here in this company, okay? And we have integrity here, and we don't stand for that kind of, code of ethics, and we do that here, we do it better.
With that being said, this is your line.
Which leads me to number 5. Be kind and really give a fuck about another person, okay? Be kind. You can write that down, yes. Be kind and really give a fuck. Because when it comes to you building this business, you want to help other people. You want to show that you care. You want to show, like Gary Vaynerchuk says, you want to actually give a fuck about them. Yeah. Okay? You care about their circumstances. You want to figure out ways and their circumstances they can get out of it. Yeah. So you give them ideas. Yeah, share things.
Doesn't mean like you babysit, but
no.
you guide them. Okay?
Yes.
You're the guide, or you're the person who guides them.
It wouldn't kill you once in a while to send them a hello, how are you doing email. Yeah. It wouldn't kill you once in a while to send them a chat message to say, hey, this is me, I'm your sponsor. How you doing? How's things going? Really care and give a fuck.
Yeah. So that's number 5, guys. Be kind and give a fuck. All right. Number 6 is really, like, I think one of my favorites is that be a service to a bigger cause which is our world.
Yes.
Okay. A lot of times we don't think about this, but you know, you are suspended in mid-space. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You are living in this round globe, you know, in you know, in who knows how many, in the middle of how many galaxies, right? We kind of tend to forget about that stuff, even though we learned it in school, but it is the big picture, right? We're suspended and the ball is just hanging there, you know what I mean? Going around. And you're in here. You're not getting out. Okay? Unless you're become an astronaut, but it doesn't happen to a lot of people. So I would tell you that what really matters is being a service to a bigger cause, which is our world. So how can we be, you know, a good service to people, right? Great customer service, be, you know, really good service to others by really, okay, it goes back to giving a fuck, right? It goes back to being, you know, empathetic, right? And our world is what we got. Our world is what we live in. Our world is what we make of it, okay? Because when it's time to go, you're not taking anything with you. Everything you have here, you're borrowing, okay? So when we are living on this world, and we're fortunate and gifted enough to be alive as a human being, okay? Make sure that you always become a service to others, because when you do that, you change the world one person at a time.
Yes, you do.
And that's the bigger
Yes,
cause.
you do.
That's the bigger cause.
Number
All right,
7.
number 7. And this is the last one before the quiz. Strive to create a better future, yours and others. Strive to create a better future for yours and others.
Really strive. You know, this life is not about just waking up in the morning to an alarm clock, having to go to your job, miss out on time with your kids and your loved ones, and having to come home and pay bills. This is not life. Okay? That's surviving. That's just basically surviving. But when you strive, you have to look at yourself and go, I deserve better. I know there's got to be something bigger than this. I know I deserve bigger than this, right? And you have to remind yourself that why you're doing what you're doing here, right? Being an entrepreneur is striving to be someone better, be a better you, okay? Have a better future, and then share that vision with another person who's striving just as hard as you are to attain that goal.
And I want you guys, this is good that you mentioned that, because if let's rewind back to 2008 and in August, late August, when I started in this industry. And if you guys would have saw me on Facebook, or I was not ready to talk to you. I wasn't ready to give you these messages. I wasn't ready to give you the value, right? But fast forward to 2018. How many years have I put into my work, into my craft? I hired my own coach. I spent thousands of dollars. I traveled, right? I taught on stage. I met another millionaire, went to West Palm Beach, hung out with him for a few days. Learn, do, and teach, right? But think about that. How much work have I put into myself? I want you to think about that. I still do that still to this day. I just showed you a book that I'm going to be reading again, okay? I'm always trying to, you know, feed the important things for me to become better, because if I can become better, guess what I can do? I can create a better future for others.
Yes.
And that's the bigger picture. That's the bigger cause. That's really giving a fuck. That's having empathy, okay? That's being ethical to others. That's being passionate about when I speak to you guys. You know, and I practice it. I do. And she knows I'm always on it. And I'm very inspired, and that's why people always gravitate to me. All right. It's not being cocky. It's being more confident and realizing the work that I put in. Okay. You deserve to have more. I deserve to have more. You deserve to have more. Anastasia deserves to have more. People that we haven't even taught to yet deserve to have more. Okay. This is how you have to look at things. So now, the final question. Okay. The quiz. All right. This is where the fun part begins.
You guys ready?
Okay.
Here's the quiz.
Okay. Now, and I want you guys to answer it in the chat. Okay. Don't unmute. Just, I thought about this is better to do it through the chat. In the chat, I want you guys to answer what do we have in common about everything that I talked about? Any commonality, anything in common? All right. You guys recognize anything? About everything I talked about, what does it have in common with every line that I talked about?
Okay, we're seeing answers popping in over here.
I'll let you decide on the answer. Like who got the right answer.
Oh wow. I think, who is this?
No, I might keep going. Keep going.
Look at these answers.
Yeah.
You want to read off the answers, Rich, that people are typing in? Because they're coming in really, really fast.
Yeah.
So we're trying to, there's a lot of people here today.
Okay, Cheryl Ziegler said family. Sabrina Westfall says thinking of others. I don't know what name this is. I can never, sometimes these things are not the full name.
Try to like hover over it, I guess.
No, nothing.
Someone said giving value.
Give value.
Simon, who's that? Sanam.
Sanam says being humble.
Being humble.
Caring about others. Giving to others.
Vic.
I'm looking for like a different answer, but you guys are so close.
Service to others by solving their problems.
That's a very common answer, but I'm going to get a little deeper than that.
Being compassionate, driven, and humble. Achieving humbleness. You have to personally grow, give to others, and think of the bigger picture. Heidi said that. Petronella says empathy. Anya says first help others and your success will come.
Look at all the things that I talked about line by line, okay? And I put them in numbers, right? And if you guys didn't write anything down, you guys are missing the big picture. Today is going to be a valuable lesson for you guys.
Yep.
You're going to figure out why, by the end of this freedom call, why so many people are failing in sand right now. And why so few are succeeding. I shouldn't say few because there's a lot of people succeeding actually. But the majority 80-20 rule. Let's talk about the 80-20 rule, right? The 80-20. Why is it that 80% of people are going to fail with sand, but 20% are going to make it?
And let me look in the chat here. Wow. Okay, guys. Okay. Let me move this over. Here's some people typing in inside the chat on Facebook. Changing yourself and teaching others. Shaniqua says that. Dale says help others to achieve their goals. You put archive, but I know what you mean. It's okay. Yeah. Tobika says self-development and others passion-driven. Angela Norberry says our new expanding family. Deb Smith says the sand rules.
Okay, I'm going to give you the answer, guys. And it's just one simple answer. And it's going to be a little psychological, okay? You guys ready?
Faye Curtis says, don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. We are all family, just help each other.
Interesting.
Lisa, I know. Lisa Shipman says, failing is quitting.
Okay.
All right.
So guys, I'm going to do something just so you guys really get this because I think today is one of the most important freedom calls you're ever going to hear. Okay. Since we actually started doing
this. Hey, Keisha just jumped on.
So how to create a meaningful life is a title, right? And make sure you guys write these bullet points down. Be interactive with me as I go through this with you because this is how you're going to learn. Okay.
Yep.
So number one, follow your inspiration and people will gravitate to you.
That's number one.
Number two, be passionate in everything you do. Teach others the same by practicing it. Number three, live by the code of ethics by being ethical to others. Number four, learn to have empathy. Number five, be kind and give a fuck. Okay. Number six, be a service to a bigger cause, which is our world. Okay, you're stuck in this round globe, suspended mid-space, right? That's the bigger cause. You can't escape it, right? You're stuck in this globe. Create a bigger cause. That's our world. Strive to create a better future for yours and others. What does everything I just talked about have in common?
Look in there, Rich. You're gonna find somebody's gonna get it.
Terry's like, I love your PJs, Rich. Oh, thank you. Living the pajama lifestyle. Let's see.
Joseph Miles says commitment.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna tell you because I think once I say this, it's gonna hit you.
And then I'm gonna pick out the answer. I think somebody was really.
And when I say it, you guys are gonna be like, when I say it, you guys are gonna be like, duh, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna be like, of course. But I'll get into why.
Did you see anybody that said the answer, Rich?
No, I mean some people that were close.
Yeah. Okay. What's the answer?
The answer is, it's not about you. Everything that you do, it is not about you. It's that simple. And when you finally get that, that's when your business will start to grow. When you do things in selfless ways, not selfish, selfless, that's when people will gravitate to you. Hence, doing a live, sharing the value, giving some tips, give some strategies. Well, you guys probably telling you, I don't have any value. Yes, you do. You got through a boot camp or you're in the middle of it. I'll be making a video every single day on everything I'm learning. I make it 5 minutes long. Remember, everything that you do, it's not about you. Everything that you do, it's not about you. That's how you will get wealthy in life. And most people don't realize that. That's why when you see these people on Facebook, just spamming links and they don't get, they don't see the value, they don't understand. This is a lesson that I've learned throughout my years, through all the coaching, through all the failures, through all the ups and downs, and you wonder why most people, when they jump into something like an opportunity, okay, they never make it because they're selfish.
Yeah.
All they think is about themselves. Some people will make a lot of money and then they'll bounce and they'll jump to another opportunity and they'll start that same cycle again, right? They always have to be, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person who always got to jump to the next one, jump to the next one, jump to the next one. I want to establish long-term, cultivate incredible relationships that we can hang out by the beach together and have a pina colada and talk about years back and goes, remember those struggles? You remember those times? Because those are the times that are going to matter when you have conversations like that. Nothing else is going to matter.
So be selfless.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not about you.
So the answer is, guys, it was never about you. It was never about you. How does it feel when you lay your head at night and you help somebody in life get more what they want? How would that make you feel? Oh my God, the gratitude, the amazing warmness in my heart that I get when I see somebody else grow. That's how I feel. That's how I look at life. I wake up every morning thinking about that. What else can I do? Can I make things a little more simpler? Can I guide them? Can I help them understand in a more simpler way so they can really get moving forward? Hence, we don't like to see them get stuck, right? Get them unstuck. We do the hot seat, right? That's why, right? We're so passionate about making sure that people actually get it that we forget about ourselves. And what happens is we establish long-term relationships. And in our business, we have one of the highest retention rates in the industry. Why? Because we give a fuck and we have empathy and all the things I talked about. And this is a long-term thing that I focus on. You can't do something alone. You have to do it together. Keisha knows what I mean by this, right? When she cultivates a team, it's all about being together and working together. It's not about one going out like Ace and Rich. Okay, Ace and Rich, come on, go do it. No, it's Ace and Rich doing the work. Yeah, but not just Ace and Rich doing the work. It's everybody coming together. Right? Every week we have our team meetings. We stay on point. We stay on track. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, you're not doing that. What's wrong with you? What's going on? Let's go. Sometimes I gotta get a little tough love. But it's never been about you. It's always been about the other person. It's about you when you have that fulfilled gratitude, when you feel good about touching someone else's life and making them feel better. Even if it's just $1 trial for the first time they ever acquired being online. The first dime online they never made. You actually guide them in the right direction for them to have that result. Then you can lay your head on your pillow at night feeling good about yourself. And then it's about you. Okay? So guys, with that being said, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Anastasia Hollis, better known as Coach Ace.
And we'll see you on a new live very soon. And tomorrow, I believe that Amber will return.
She will return tomorrow. She probably rested long enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless she's not partying and drinking too many pina coladas in Maui.
I know, right? So guys, go out there and create a meaningful life, because this is your life. You're living it. It all depends on what you do with it. Okay? Take care, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming. See you guys in the next one.